Hi, I'm Hiba. Today we're going to cover two other poses that you're going to always find in a yoga class. So we're now in standing. Let's go over what we did last time. Pose. And from mountain, let's inhale, lift the arms up, roll the shoulders back. Let's start to forward fold, bending the knees, resting the chest on the thighs. Inhale and lengthen. And from here, maybe drop the hands down, step back with the right foot, step back with the left foot, coming into a plank pose. Coming into plank pose, you always want to push your body away from the ground. You're really pushing your hands away from the ground. You want to fill the space in between your shoulders here, so you don't want to slump into them. You want to push it up. You want to take your toes as far back as you can, pushing your heels as far backwards as you can to activate the leg muscles as much as possible. This is a very challenging pose, actually. So if this is too much to do, let's drop down to the knees. Let's take the hands slightly back, and let's just start to maybe work on building strength. Building strength by really pushing the arms into the mat, lifting up. We don't want to slump in the body. We want to lift up, activate everything. If we're still building the strength for plank pose, let's tuck the back toe under of the right toe, the right foot, left foot, and gently try to lift your knees off the mat. Let's start to just build some strength and drop it down. And if we're not able to do a full plank pose, let's try to every day just do a couple of breaths by lifting and hovering strength. And as we're doing that, we really want to think of engaging the core. We don't want the core to slump in, so we don't create problems for the lower back. So once again, tuck the toes under, hover the knees, push into the arms, and let's drop it down. So that's a way to start to build more strength in the core. And if we can, if the plank from here, we're able to do it, but it's just a bit more challenging, maybe we can drop the knees down and let's try to do a forearm plank. So once again, plank pose. Let's take it into plank, holding our plank. And what I really truly recommend is, because plank really works on our core, it really strengthens the whole body because we're carrying our whole body in it. It's one of those poses that I really recommend that you do on a daily basis. If you have if you're able to do proper alignment just for 3-4 seconds, add on 1 second. If you're able to hold a plank for 1 minute, that's really good. That's really holding a lot of strength. So maybe we can, set that intention today to work on our core. And in doing that, we're going to do a plank pose every day. You can do it in front of the TV. You can do it. It won't take 1 minute. So how are we going to do it? Let's just go through it one more time. We're going to come onto the hands and knees. You're going to make sure that your wrist is underneath the shoulder. You're going to make sure that the knee is underneath the hip. You're going to step back with the right foot, step back with the left foot. I want you to really notice what happens in the hips. If they're sagging down, push the ground away, lift up. Feel your belly button pushing into your spine. This is your plank pose. This is too challenging. Let's drop the knees. Drop the forearms down. Press the hands nice and deep into the mat. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Take the right foot back into your forearm plank. You want to feel like a table. If I get a tray that has cups on it, you want to balance that. You don't want it to fall off. Engage the core. Maybe shift the heels slightly back. Work the legs more. And that is your forearm plank. So that's a plank pose and a forearm plank.